now.
Hey, welcome to the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeons. Yeah. That's right. Who's in the house?
Tina Davina is in the house.
Who's in the house?
Flora's in the house.
Who's in the house?
Miss Portia's in the house.
Who's in the house?
Shelly Rio.
And it's your girl, Claudia Jordan. We're on Twitter. Hit us up on the Twitter page and send us your questions. Our topic tonight, sexual fantasies. What is your sexual fantasy? Have you ever fulfilled a fantasy? And who besides us is your fantasy with? Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. You're listening to XM 149, Series 106. The fellas have been asking, they said, hey, we've heard about you guys complain about men or other experiences you've had. We want to hear some sexual stuff. We want to get back to the grit and the grime. And
they want to get turned on.
We want to hear something a little bit more sexual. We've been a little cerebral in the last few months, and it's time to go back to our grimy gutter roots. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. Ladies, anybody did anything since last week? I haven't asked. No?
Damn.
You guys are fucking boring. Cricket.
Claudia, what have you been up to? Let's hear about your exciting life.
I went to Vegas for the fight festivities. I had a great time. I never drank Ace of Spades. And
what is that?
Something very expensive. Just the big celebrities drink it.
What is it, like a wonder why I've never even heard of it.
I know.
Yeah, it was a fun times. I went to Jay-Z's party at Tao, and he had another one at Lava. It was cool. Him, Diddy, all it was all.
Yeah, your regular crowd.
Well, I was hanging with my peers.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't fall in the bathtub again, did you?
Stunning is a habit.
I didn't fall in the bathtub, but I think is it gay if you fall asleep? Okay, if you're drunk and you're sharing a bed with your friend, right? Because we did a real cheap trip.
We knew she was going to cross to the Tina Davina side. We knew.
Is this why we had this topic today?
Okay, listen. I'm the most no homo chick out there, right? Like, I don't change in front of you guys. I have my back to you guys. When I used to model with fashion shows, I would have my back to the rest of the models.
Yes,
I would be very conservative with mine. Is it gay if you get really drunk? And I went to bed with a dress on and chicken cutlets, and I woke up and I only had a thong on. And I was like, who undressed me? And nobody would answer.
Wait, you had a thong?
Just a thong. And then
who did you share a room with?
Yeah, who were you sharing
Which
one of the girls?
My girl Nikki Chu. Shout out to Nikki Chu. And I was like, she said that we spooned.
Shut up.
You have
Are you sure that's all you did?
She is
going to be texting you
crossed the line.
any minute now. She's
Yeah.
going to be
No,
texting you.
I don't believe it. She said,
Tina Davina.
but the sad thing about it is, how it's an epidemic, all of these hot girls have no men. She's like, I knew it was wrong, but it kind of felt good, so I let you.
Wow.
So
basically, it was you.
You were the initiator of the spoon.
But who took my clothes off? And nobody would answer me.
Claudia, I am shocked. I am shocked.
FYI, let's insert this. Portia was not there, so
None of us were.
What's me?
None of us were there, so that's a good thing.
I feel a little dirty. But I also feel like I'm edgy now. Like, now I'm edgy now. Like,
She's like, one on the resume, I spooned with a chick.
All right,
You no
Claudia
longer-
has now turned
Yes.
Lebanese.
But you no longer can say no homo. I'm sorry, I won't allow you to.
She said something about her butt hurting too, but that wasn't me.
Wow.
That
What
wasn't
was
me.
she wearing when you woke up?
She was in like sweats and a flannel shirt and she had a mullet. A mullet. Was that, is that gay? Am I gay?
She got it popping at you.
So
All right, our
Yes.
topic tonight, speaking of my experience in Vegas,
Yes.
sexual fantasies. Have you ever fulfilled a fantasy for a fella or a female? Shout out to Nikki Chu. And
I hate you.
no, I told her, I said, I'm going to talk about, I think she roofied me.
Something.
I'm going back next week. So anyways, Tina Davina.
Yes.
Fantasies. I know this is your kind of department here. You seem like the ride or die chick. Like you're the one that would, fulfill some fantasies.
Definitely.
What's like the most outrageous fantasy a man wanted you to fulfill? Anything you can share with us on the radio?
Yeah, I think definitely the two women and him, me and another girl. That was a fantasy of his, and at first I was, back in the day I was like, nah, but he was like, I kind of want this, and I was like, okay, well let me pick the chick.
And that was your first time.
That was my first time.
Were you nervous?
No, I'm a little,
But your very first time, you were nervous to like be with a broad.
I wasn't.
So you wouldn't feel.
You know
weird
what? It was very liberating for me because I felt like I was the pimp. I felt like I was the dude because we went to the club. I picked her out, and basically it wasn't sex. It was just gonna be, she had rules.
Wow.
This is what's gonna happen. We all went to dinner. We got tipsy, and it was like, okay, we're just gonna use your hands and your mouth, and that's it.
Your hand.
Your hand, like it was rules. Nobody's actually gonna be fucking here.
So you don't care about.
I don't know her like that.
You don't care about her hopes, her dreams, her aspirations, her thoughts.
None of that.
You just wanted her hand and her mouth.
Hilarious.
So the extra skin around the hands and mouth was what we call a woman.
Right.
You did not care about that. You just wanted the hand.
Right. It was really just the whole idea of him watching me and her. Really. That's how it started.
Wow.
That was a couple years
So
back.
on a 1 to 10, what level of sensation did you feel for the other woman?
She was a toy, and
did
when
she
I was
get
done, I was
she-
bye.
yeah.
I
Did
discarded
she
her.
get you wet?
Yeah, 1 to 10.
Oh, gosh, wow. 1 to 10. No doubt. Yes, it was very sexy. It was very sexy. Two beautiful women, I would get turned on.
Now, what do you look for in a woman? You have a big ass, so you look for a woman with a big ass as well? Or
No.
Are you a
There
titty
can only
girl?
be one big ass. I am. There can only be one big ass in the room at a time.
Cena Devine on
I don't
Foxxhole exclusive is a titty girl.
I don't have big titties, so I would want that. The compliment.
Right,
the compliment. Let me have what I don't.
But
have.
you have ass, so she has to have no ass. So big
no
titties,
ass and titties.
So would Portia be your type?
Tell me what's going
no.
on. Claudia,
You know what?
I don't know what's going on right now. Wait, does she like girls?
Oh,
Hi, Shelly. Welcome to the show. How you been, girlie? I'm like, welcome.
Shelly Rio.
You're fired.
But you said that she
No.
likes.
I love men, and I would never have a relationship with a man. I mean,
She
with a
fulfilled
woman.
the
Wow.
fantasy.
Damn. I would never have a relationship with a woman.
She fulfilled the
But-
fantasy for a man. She's
Exactly.
with a girl.
Oh,
She
but
does
she was
three-
saying she liked boobs.
She was, I was going there.
on the other woman.
See, to get on the show, you have to do research of the other show.
Exactly.
So therefore, you are fired.
Basically, Shelly, it's her criteria when she
Yeah.
picks the woman.
Yeah, when I
She
pick a
goes,
woman, this is what I'm
"Oh,
looking for.
Okay, there you go.
Flora Santiago, have you fulfilled a fantasy?
I've never filled any fantasies. None. Zero. None.
None.
Insert.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I have a
it?
fantasy.
Has the
to
guy-
do it with a cricket.
Has anyone asked you to do anything? A three-way? Or?
Yeah, I've been asked many times.
Wait a minute. Flora Santiago, I think I remember something about you.
Uh-oh.
What? I slept with a woman,
There we go.
but
there
it
we
fantasy.
go.
Yeah. No,
Look at Shelly's face.
it was. It
going
was.
on?
It was more so like, I wonder if I like carpet. You know what? No, I don't.
Shelly Rio's face is like, oh my god, these bitches are gay.
So you tried it and then you didn't like it.
I don't like it.
But she did you.
She sure did.
Wait, how does a girl do a girl?
Huh?
Wow. Shelly. Shelly.
Are you serious?
Come on. Use your imagination.
But she went down on you?
Yeah, Shelly, this is when cunnilingus comes into play.
Have you ever seen a porn show?
I wanna lick you.
That's
from
for
your
sinners.
head.
I'm
Shelly, so Flora was with a female and the woman took her panties off and went down on her.
But that's not having sex.
Oral sex though. Nothing penetrated, but it's still a
Okay,
form
but when
of
you say
sex.
sex, I'm thinking of,
But if two women, let's say lesbians, they don't always
Yeah.
just have sex. It's
Portia
kinda
Coleman.
yeah.
Back when you were doing it.
Back when
Clinton was in office. Has a guy ever asked you? I mean, you're young, so. The young guys-
Yes and no. I mean, not really, honestly, because it's always younger guys that try to get at me. So I think they're a little more afraid to kind of ask certain questions. So not really. Not really have they asked me to do anything but wild or crazy. I mean, come on. I have a fantasy. I'm young. I'm fresh. I've been in a few videos. I've had my own video. I mean, that is a fantasy in itself,
Do you have, what is your fantasy? Maybe perhaps just get some basic missionary sex?
A basic sex would be great, to find a decent guy to get it popping. No, I mean, fantasies, if I was in like a committed relationship, it doesn't matter. Anything could be a fantasy because as long as you know that he's committed to you, it'd be like, whatever. But no guys are really committing to women anymore, so
but outside
you're not
of
going
that,
to get it.
A fantasy isn't like something logical. A fantasy is just like, you know what? If you can throw all that shit out the window, that
Right.
he's going to call me back, he's stable.
Oh.
Like you just straight up.
No
You know what?
stability.
Because I always had a thing that I thought would be sexy if I went on a trip somewhere tropical and then I met someone and then, it just
Right.
passion ensued quickly.
Right. That could be sexy. Like, in Jamaica, like we went to Jamaica, they had like a nude beach, they had a whole bunch of tight stuff.
Yeah.
We went
Let
to
me
Jamaica,
hear
it was-
you tell the story, then I'll tell the real story.
Man.
So what happened?
No, we were in Jamaica, and like our actual hotel was on looking a nude beach. So therefore, we're sitting there
Yeah,
looking. You had
baby.
women, men, just butt naked, and they did not care. I'm talking about fat, skinny, white. It didn't matter. So they were so free. So I'm like, this would be so romantic. If you're here with your dude, you got the naked beach, you guys are kicking it. I'm talking about you could have dinner naked, drink naked, dance naked,
That's
everything.
hot. That sounds like my kind
So
of
it was like,
beach.
wow, that was kind of sexy, So ideally it'd been cool. You know, we had some guys. And,
What if
So
the guy
wait,
was
that's just how you're gonna finish the story? You're gonna just finish like
What?
that?
We didn't get it
No,
popping.
because
So what happened?
I
Were
wasn't
you
there. It wasn't me and you that trip. No,
Right.
I was there.
No, we
Because
were on the
she
same
at
trip.
one point did get missing
Oh,
the whole night.
it was not.
Yes, she
was
did.
missing.
It was the night before
No,
we were leaving.
whatever.
Missing girl.
And it was the cutest guy that was there. She did disappear with him.
Ooh.
I believe there may have been some.
What? I kid you. No. The guy was very cute. We actually were not.
You let him suck in your titties, didn't you?
No, not at all.
Portia.
Honestly,
Come on, Portia.
I'm serious.
She came home when the sun was up.
Because our flight was at like 8 o'clock. I'm a night owl. I never sleep, so it was already like 12.
I was
when
in
we got
bed
back.
watching. I was watching
Yeah.
movies by myself.
It was 12.
The
We
homie
got-
was on the beach with the best looking guy there.
I was. There was a crab, a big crab that I saw. I was taking pictures of the crab. It was very boring. Honestly, he did not get any. Shelly Rio, it's on to you.
Shelly Rio.
Yes.
Quick. Sexual fantasies. Have you had any?
With your exciting husband. He's awesome.
Let's see. Not really. Before I got married, I wanted to have like a one night stand, but that never happened. I tried to do that, and then I had a baby.
So the baby
So I
was
was baby daddy. So yeah, it didn't work.
Kind of blew up in your face.
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
fired.
Shelly, you gotta strap up on the one night. Well, is there something? Okay, you've been married probably in a boring sexual relationship. I'm assuming. I'm saying you've been with the same dude for a while.
No, I know.
He probably knows exactly all the places, though. You like?
Is there something you like to do?
Insert crickets.
Is there something I would like to
Yeah,
do?
maybe fantasy with your husband. Maybe.
I mean, just normal shit.
role play.
I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's different when you're married. It's not the
Do
same.
you role play?
Okay.
That could be good for your
No.
marriage. You should role play.
I
It's
mean,
just I would have to initiate everything, and so I'm tired of initiating stuff.
Damn.
So basically, you just want a guy that just acts manly.
Yeah.
In bed, sexually.
Yeah, it's in bed. Yeah, it's an aggressive person in bed.
That's all you want.
But the weird thing is, my girlfriend hit me recently.
You need to go on a trip. Yeah, go
To the
Portia.
motherland. Without my husband? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. All right, we're gonna go to Tina's Palmer. We'll talk
no,
more
we
about
gotta go to you.
Oh, but no, wait, I had to tell you the story really quick. No, my girlfriend, no, this just happened. She asked me to have
Way
a
to produce
threesome
the
with
show.
her and her guy.
Okay.
It's probably
You
not
guys
interesting.
care? Okay, fine. All right.
We'll get back to it after the break. Should I do
Jordan.
mine after her problem?
We gotta do you now.
Like I said, I wanted to, I had this fantasy that one time I would just like meet a guy that, was in the NFL and hook up with them kind of fast. And then,
Oh my god.
it hasn't happened yet.
But you said last week you had a dream about a certain celebrity.
Oh my God. Okay.
Can we say his name?
I will. I had a sexual dream about Idris Elba.
Yes.
Yes.
And I haven't looked at him like that, but then I went and saw Obsessed.
And next thing you know, he was in your dream.
I've been looking for him on Twitter. And
Oh my god. Did you find
He
him?
does DJ, I think, every now
we'll,
and then.
does.
yeah, we'll see him at Hyde. So I woke up, like, I never really thought of him like that, but then the dream made me, like, kind of, like, check for him, just like I had my Barack dream that one time. I was never looking at him like that, but then the dream made me kind of mad it wasn't really happening.
Flora's mad about that, though, because that's her book.
So shout out to Idris. We gotta get him on the show. It's strictly professional. Tina Zavina, do you have a poem for us this week?
Yes. Baby, please, do as you please. Make love to me on the hood of the car, in the back of the bar. While you play the guitar, you can pull my G-string. Tear away these material things in the bathroom. We don't need much room. Squeeze into a dressing room. How about a broom closet or under a dripping faucet? Swing by the chandelier, land on our derrieres. How about on the sand or on the beach? In an elevator, even an escalator, in a store, on the street, in the valley, in an alley, up against a dirty wall. I would crawl in tight places so you can fill up my tight spaces. On a train, on a plane, let's join the Mile High Club. 'Cause baby, I love getting nasty with you, so anywhere you want to. Under the table if we are able, in the shower, in the bath. Half in and half out, support my weight up on the spout. You know what I'm talking about. We can make a mess across your desk. Let them hear our erotic sex. Speak in tongues. Doesn't this sound fun? I'm getting hornier by the minute. Hurry up and get up in it. Anywhere you feel it, I just want to feel it. Anywhere, anyhow with you. Just tell me your fantasies and I'll make them all come true.
Alrighty, show over. I'll be back.
right.
Wow. Good job. Yes. Hey. Hi.
Someone pass the paper towel.
Our topic tonight is sexual fantasies. We got the pigeons in the house. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. We like to hear your sexual fantasies, the wildest thing someone's done for you, something you want to try. We have a special in-studio guest. We got a little testosterone coming up.
Yeah.
You will enjoy him. We'll be back with more after the break. Back from the break, Portia.
Hello, this is the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeons. And our topic tonight is sexual fantasies. What's your fantasy? Call us, 877-210-6106, CJ.
Very good. Very good. All right, you heard the girl. Give us a call. We want to hear from you. We have some female callers on the line.
Nice.
We have Tony from California. Tony, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you tonight? Can you hear me okay?
I love
It's my husband.
Mr. Tony.
That is a whoa.
I had an eye in the end, so I thought it was
We
female.
called you a girl. We're sorry.
Welcome to the show, Tony.
It's nice to be here with you ladies. I've enjoyed the Foxxhole very much since it went on the air. And I was driving around and heard you talking about concerns about man troubles and your disappointment at the quality of men out there.
Yes.
It's
Talk to us, Tony.
I'm a freelance anthropologist, and I've been
nice.
a soldier most of my life. I've traveled all over the world, and I study the humans in their native environments. And what I found here is kind of disappointing with the young American men. And it's simply this. Our fathers don't know how to teach their boys to be men. They've lost the art. I had to go all the way back to Africa to find it, in Kenya and Tanzania.
Oh,
Wow.
all right.
Wow.
Tell me.
And so all these young boys that I've interviewed over 250 women born between 1946 and 1991, and I've seen some interesting trends. One is women are dating men older and older to try to find a mature guy.
Well, Tony,
The average-
I think, our topic, though, is, about sexual fantasies. So sometimes when they look for these older men, maybe they're looking for some experience or someone that, really can tickle their fancy. Do you have any opinions on sexual fantasies?
Well, yeah, I have a lot, but being a soldier most of my life, I've actually had a chance to fulfill them all over the world. I mean, it's been great.
Have you left your seat in exotic locations throughout the world?
Yes.
Shout out to my dad.
Everything from watching a stage show involving farmyard animals to having girls dancing on my dinner table while they were asking me to girls are going around underneath giving the guy's head, and then whoever
It just got interesting.
Was that in Bangkok?
no, it was in the Philippines, and actually what it was is called buying around. So what had to happen in the military. So
Nice.
you were sitting there drinking at the table, and there were girls underneath giving the guy's head.
That
and
sounds...
whoever
Now, you
got
said the
off
guys as if you weren't a part of that. Did you get some too?
Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
Oh, good. Just checking. You said the guys. Hopefully you
But
got some.
and I was the one that bought the round because the rule was whoever got off first had to pay for it all.
Nice.
Wait. So
Wow.
you're sipping the head of a beer, and you're getting head underneath the table.
I'm buying.
He's lying.
I had to buy the round.
Okay.
He popped off first.
Well, thank you so much for your call. I wish we could
Yes.
talk to you longer.
Hit us
but
up
we
on the
don't-
MySpace,
Yeah.
please.
MySpace.com/The Single Life with CJ.
I like
Leave
to
us
hear
a
more.
comment.
Yeah, I'd like to hear more.
Yeah.
He was good.
Leave us some of your stories.
Yes.
Not typical.
Yeah.
All right, we have Stephanie from D.C. Welcome to the show, Stephanie. Stephanie, Stephanie, can you turn your radio down and welcome to the show?
Hi, yeah, my story is, I was at the club and I was walking on the beach. I met these two guys, and I went at the hotel with them, and we were messing around, kissing and touching, and then I started sucking the guy's dick, and while the other guy was peeing on me.
Peeing on
Oh,
you?
my-
Don't interrupt. Let her talk.
I mean, I liked it. It's something I never thought I would like. It was a warm sensation.
Well, the body temperature is 98.6.
Yes. Now, may I
On your
ask
FM
you,
dial.
where on your body was the urination?
On my face.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
You're fabulous.
That is a fantasy for your ass.
So, would you do that again? Would you let a guy piss you
I
off?
would definitely do it again. Maybe like 2 people at a time.
Okay.
Wow. Well,
Wow.
Stephanie, thank you for the call. Our special in-studio guest. This would be no better time than now to
Perfect
introduce him.
time.
To introduce them. Great.
I danced to many of his songs in college. I was offended yet intrigued at the same time.
Yes.
The lyrics were so disrespectful yet so catchy and
Dance to it.
Great hooks.
he came up with the phrase, "Ain't nothing like black pussy on my dick." Word to the motherfucker, DJ Quick. A hoe is a hoe. All that fuck all the rigmarole. Give it up for AMG. Finally, get to see how you doing?
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
I prep myself by listening to the show.
Oh, love it. Yay.
And y'all crazy in the mother.
And this coming from you.
You know you can hang.
This is I'm getting old. You know, I'm old now. This is a new generation. You know, it's y'all world. We listening. We just hanging.
Now,
Right.
AMG, your song's sexual. Well, that one song is very sexual. Yeah. You toured. You've been a successful artist for a long time. Sure, you have had many a fantasy fulfilled. Do you have any fantasies left that you haven't done?
Yeah. Happiness.
Oh, wow.
That's okay.
They was like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know.
That wasn't greedy enough.
No.
Come on.
Last call talking about two dudes
For
peeing in
sex,
the
yeah,
fan.
she's fucking
You
crazy.
talking about
Right?
butterflies.
She
and-
said, on my face.
Right, and then
Wow.
she said she liked the sensation. It was like
Yeah,
a warm
yeah,
sensation.
bitch, how about water?
You know?
You don't like water on your face?
I guess
bitch?
not.
She must be German.
Wow.
You know, they got that freaky shit over there.
Right.
Right.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
She was so honest about it.
Yeah.
No, can I tell you? Oh.
And he pooped on me.
What's some of the have you had like groupie stories? I mean,
I have tons of groupie stories.
what's the grossest thing a girl was down to do for you?
Too many to
It's,
name.
it's a lot.
Oh, give me a few then.
Off the top.
Give me a top 20.
Huh?
Top 20.
A top 20. No, they all basically do the same thing.
What's standard?
Dome.
Yeah.
Dome.
Head on.
But head on, like
I'm warming up to the fucking part we about to get into. I know we about to talk about it.
Okay.
we don't do that on this show. What are you talking about?
No.
We're classy.
The craziest shit is usually just the group thing.
So orgies. You've been involved in orgies.
I haven't been involved. I've been there.
You're pleading the fifth.
What's the difference?
Being there and
Actually
maybe
participate.
You were there as an observer?
So
they
you're just a you're a voyeur?
Orgies just gotta happen. You know, like on the road, it's gonna happen when people just keep knocking at your door, and people keep coming in your room. Then more people coming in your room.
When you say people,
Yeah.
what's the percentage of female male?
It's always girls.
No, I know, but it's like, is it you and like one or two of your boys? Like,
It's probably about 5 dudes and like
16
10.
females.
Yeah, about 10 plus. Yeah. You know, the jacuzzi stories and
Yep.
you know, we wasn't never like me personally. I'm not a freak. Like I don't pee on people and shit.
wow.
You know, just
Right.
straight up
Right.
fucking and you know, sucked off and you know all the
Yeah. Just
Right.
basic.
all the crazy. I've had a few wild parties at the house before that turned into some stuff that couldn't get out my carpet. But,
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's when you
Okay.
rip it out and burn it and put
yeah,
new one in.
it's just bad.
Okay, we're going to take a call right now. We've got Scott from Kentucky. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Scott.
Well, good evening, I should say, ladies. How are you?
Hi.
Great,
Welcome.
how are you?
I'm actually from Atlanta, but I'm down here working. Couple of
Okay,
things
cool.
real quick.
What's your comments or questions
Real
about the
quick.
topic?
I did the fantasy thing. I did the 2 women way back
Okay.
when. Been with one of my partners and a chick. And to be honest with you, I'm too nice of a gentleman. I found this out after the fact. I'm too nice of a gentleman to be with 2 women because when I'm with one, I'm focusing on her.
So you were dissing the other one.
Okay.
Right, you know, and excuse me, I was like too polite for the shit, you know what I mean? Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Damn
Aw.
it. Balls hit you in the head. I'm sorry.
With me and my man and his chick, all I was thinking is if this dude dick touched me, I gotta kill everybody in this.
I hear it.
What if it grazed your elbow?
Wait a minute. So you're
Touch me. We're doing this shit with the light on. Because if your shit touch me, I gotta kill everybody in here. So that's I couldn't even focus on it correctly. You know,
Wow.
I ain't dude. Keep it over there. You know.
That'd be the difficult part about the old orgy thing. You know,
Right.
like, how,
Right.
like you have to have proper, like, you have to have proper nut etiquette.
One dude gotta be on one end.
Right.
One man gotta be one guy
No
on one
crossing
end.
of the
Nobody's like
swords.
the same waiting on the ass.
Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah.
Thank you for
You got to be real cool with that homeboy. Like, don't y'all got to be really cool?
You gotta
to
be
just-
like your
that's
good,
gotta be
your
your-
good friend.
Yeah.
And then it's you ring the bell. Ting, your turn.
What about
That's why you always keep the ring.
rotate.
Look, my nigga
What
right there
about-
laugh. You know about the bell. Ding.
What about the pornos where it's like 2
Johnny Mac
dudes
and Jamie got it
doing
poppin'.
Hey.
one girl
Nah.
at the same time?
No.
That's like way too close for comfort.
The
I
double-
don't even understand that
The
shit.
double penetration.
Yeah, that's
the guy
crazy.
is it fucking an ass and the other dude fucking
Yeah,
pussy. That's
exactly.
Right. I'll fast forward.
That's some nasty shit right there.
Because are they making eye contact when they're doing
I'm
this?
just saying,
You know,
they balls and touching. They balls and touching, right?
That's grazing.
Yeah,
That's for real.
That's not cool.
All right, Sunshine from Ohio. What do you think about balls touching? Welcome to the show, Sunshine from Ohio.
I got my girl Foxy here with me too.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's hear your pigeon calls. Let's hear your pigeon calls, ladies.
Okay, my fantasy is the fuck
You got this, son.
on the beach. And what's your fantasy, Foxy? To just get fucked on a motorcycle, all different type of ways.
Girl.
For real.
As it's moving.
Are you in a bike club?
I'm trying to get in one.
That's perfect. Great.
Wait.
Go give him some
You're
pussy.
on your way.
So you want to be on? Okay, let's use our sexy voices for the rest of the show. Portia Coleman, I know it's hard for us.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. Take the bass out your voice.
I'm sorry.
So you want to be on a bike and you want a guy to enter.
Yes.
Just one guy. That's it. Just one dude.
No, it could be a guy and a female.
Oh wow.
How big are you?
Hands of it.
AMG asked you a question.
AMG would like to know your
How big are you? What's
height,
the, like?
weight.
How much you weigh?
150.
She thick. Okay.
How big is the bike?
Ass. But it's all ass. I got a voluptuous ass.
Hey, what is that?
Voluptuous. Damn, that bitch got
That's
a
excellent.
luxurious and voluptuous ass.
Right.
I love it.
You
Thank
sexy.
you, ladies, for calling.
Don't fall off the bike, bitch.
So she wants.
This bitch want to ride on a bike and get fucked. Got no better fantasies.
Shelly Rio, you were saying earlier that one of your friends, who won't say her name, wanted you to have sex with her and a football player that we all know.
Yes.
Who plays for a California team.
Oh.
Yes. There's only one. Right. I was like,
No, there's not.
I don't know. See how much I know.
It's the Raiders, it's the Chargers.
Yes. There's
No,
two
but
teams.
the sick part about it is that I'm married, and she knows that, and he knows that.
Wow.
But she figured with you being married that it would be safe because neither you or the husband would fall and get all emotional after it was over.
And that's probably why it's a fantasy, because you're like unforbidden fruit, Shelly Rio, that never gets touched except by thy one and only husband.
Who's
I think because
fulfilling your fantasies.
she's like so in love with this guy. Well, I don't know, because clearly he wants to hook up with anything.
You're right.
And
He does.
she
Anything.
was just wanting to fulfill his fantasy.
Right.
She didn't really want us to hook up, but
Right.
I just found it disrespectful because I'm like, you're my friend. You shouldn't be asking me that.
But after she said that, you feel weird about hanging with her because you know now she kind of wants you.
I don't know, because I did find out that she made out with some other girls and had some threesomes. So I'm
Oh,
like,
so
I
you
don't
were
know.
offended.
Right.
You were mad it wasn't you?
So Shelly Rio, hypothetically, if Claudia Jordan
Hey, now.
asked you to have a threesome with one of her random NFL players, you would
Or just
say,
spoon. No.
Shelly Rio, I'm offended.
I mean, she's-
I'm actually good looking, Shelly.
Shelly,
Crazy.
your job is on the line, Shelly.
All right, we'll be back with more. Wait, I gotta try again. We'll be back with more sexual fantasies here at the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeons. Special in studio freaky guest AMG.
Suck it.
We'll be back more after the break. Hey, Kino, you bring us back from break.
Hey, welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeons. Tonight's topic is sexual fantasies. Have you ever fulfilled one? What is your, wildest fantasy? Give us a call, 1-877-2-106-106. There you go.
Yeah.
Right?
This is a hot song in the background. I'm sorry. This is
Dina
a Dina
Howard.
Howard record. Oh my gosh. I was like 8 or 9. But,
Oh, wow.
I'm playing. I was in junior high.
She likes to bring up the fact that she's younger than all of us.
I don't because she clowns me, so I have to embrace my youth.
Listen, it's all about how you look, how you feel.
That's
It's
right.
true.
Go.
All right, ladies. Let's talk about some common and AMG special in studio guests. AMG in the house.
Roof.
After a year, we finally got him in here. Common female fantasies that women have is being dominated, especially when there's a lot of weak men around you. Like you're just dying for someone to just choke you out just a little bit.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Exactly. Have you guys ever been
I
choked a
choke
little
all
bit?
y'all bitches. Right? Who want to get choked?
We are not
just gonna line up right over there.
Just choke us one by one.
Have you guys ever tried the choking thing?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
I have. I liked it.
Did you almost pass out?
That's the one I've never tried.
Say it like you're proud of that, Claudia.
Well, at first I'm like, fuck it, let's try it. A little, just shit.
Then you passed out and you said,
But to the point where you're a little bit like, that's when it's kind of sexy. I know, but then you
I
can
used to
start
do it in
getting
my
addicted to it.
Wow.
Do he choke you all the way through?
No.
Or just at the end?
Towards the end.
Like, I'm coming, then choking?
Yes. I couldn't really hear him. Oh my god. Panic mode. But it was a little sexy. But the thing about fantasies, though, when you get to that level of like sexual arousal, I guess you'd say, like it's hard to go back to the regular because you're like, that's what it took to get you there last time.
Right.
So then this time you're like, choke me harder, sucker punch me. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Once you go, you gotta keep going.
So domination is one. Dominating the man, guilty.
Yes, definitely.
Scratching the
Love
neck. Grab my ass.
Yes. I slapped my own ass.
I bet you.
Who said that? You?
Her. Have you seen her?
funny.
No, let me see it.
Get over, Tina. Show
Yeah,
him.
you gotta
Show
show
him.
him.
Show him your ass.
Booty, rock
Show
it.
him.
No, really.
Show him your booty, girl.
She got done.
She looks
all right.
familiar.
You got it on.
Where you used to dance at?
Crazy horse.
Come on now.
Spearmint Rhino.
My name was hilarious.
Another one is a threesome with two men. See, to me, that seems a little too violent.
I'm cool on
Too
that.
many swords in the room. You know what I mean?
Too violent. Being choked, no. But that.
No, but two dicks.
But what do you do with the other one when you're doing the other one?
No.
Shelly?
What is the other one doing with him is what I want to know.
Shelly, well, one would be in you and one would be in your mouth.
Yeah,
right. Booty,
Not with me.
hands.
Right. I agree, Shelly.
So
I'm with
it would be
you.
a waste of time.
No,
There's
word.
too much going on.
I agree. A lot of balls.
I gotta have two niggas not call me the next day? I don't think so.
I thought most women was multitaskers, though.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? You
That
can
is-
see one of them bitches that got it like
I'm not a juggler. A threesome with two women. That's one that's also Tina Vina. You know, dabbled.
Been there, done that.
Okay.
Floor too. Oh no,
Um,
just one.
No, that's one.
Being raped is one also.
Yeah, simulated rape. That's hot. Walk in the door, like throw me up against the wall, pull my clothes off. That's hot.
It's hot depending on who it's from.
Where's your man? Your man when you know in a relationship.
Over him, ugly, broke, not sexy. Into him, attractive, upperly mobile, sexy.
Right. Not in the NFL. Not sexy.
Well, one time, this dude, I think I don't know if I told him this. Anyways, may or may not have been pushed into a closet, and you know, it was very forceful.
Right.
It didn't go down, but it was like kind of. I was like, was that sexy, or did I just narrowly avert rape? I don't really know.
You don't
Kinda
know.
Sexy. Being a whore is a sexual fantasy, and apparently, LA is a place where dreams come
That's
true.
Absolutely.
all
I
motherfucking
don't think
day.
it's a fantasy here in LA.
Being an exotic dancer. Oh, a phone call.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
sexy.
Not a
all of the
fantasy in
pole
LA.
dancing
That's hot.
classes that are going on right now.
Everyone does that
Corny.
these days.
And ladies,
Yeah.
actually,
Good exercise too.
Corny. That's corny.
that's not.
I was trying to get bitches to do this shit like 15, 16 years ago. I'm just mad that I'm old now and all the horse shit is out.
Now slutty's in.
Yeah.
Right, I
Big
feel you.
time.
Yeah.
Group
Whole school. They need a whole school.
Being an exotic dancer is pretty sexy. Ladies, take it up. It'll get your body right. Your body will be looking really sexy. Have it right for your man. And yet, even if he leaves or even if you dump him, your body still looks fly for the next dude.
I had
Shout out to little Nicole Williams.
Nicole Williams. Yeah, she pole danced at my
She's good.
party.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
We have one of our favorite calls we have not talked to in a long time. We have our favorite carjacker of the South, Lamont Carjacker Jordan from Tampa. Welcome to the show.
Lots of fantasy.
He gets drunk every Monday and then calls.
Love the energy.
dial.
Lamont,
What's up?
give me a good say hello to the pigeons and AMG.
Yeah. AMG, the rapper? Bitch, they have my money, AMG?
Yeah,
Yes.
nigga. What up,
Oh, hey, motherfucking no.
This is my homie from back in the day.
buddy? Yeah.
Back when we was in school in Cleveland. When
I'm
he was
going
out
to
of
bump
jail.
an amigo.
What'd you say?
What? Say it again.
Claudia, we used to bump that shit in the Jeep.
I know. When the Jeep that you carjacked and we used to ride around in, we would be playing
That was my
AMG.
shit.
I
That
know.
was my shit.
Back in Cleveland. So give us some stories.
Well, I mean, I pretty much have been there and done that with all the sexual fantasies back in the AMG days. You know what I'm saying? So I got this one, but I still got this one, and it was something that I always fantasize about this one girl. And I want to share the story. It's gonna be real quick, but one day I went to check her. I was like, it was my boy's girl and shit, and I was dropping her off at college. We used to kick it and shit a lot. And you know what I'm saying? And then I was taking her back to the dorm and shit. And I was like, you know,
Wait a minute.
Huh?
You talking about me?
Sounds familiar.
I was taking her back to the dorm, and I'm like, this nigga don't know how to treat this chick, man. And like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't appreciating who she was. You know, she was fine as fuck. He didn't like her cussing and shit, like stupid shit. And I read everything about her personality. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking her to the dorm, like, man, I'm about to get this chick, dog. I'm about to get this chick, dog. She about to be on my motherfucking team. Fuck that nigga. But we got to the motherfucking dorm room and shit, you know what I'm saying? And she was just strictly on like, nah, nigga, you sleep on the bottom bunk, I'm sleeping on the top. Nothing ever happened. But to this day, I still fantasize about what I fucking did that day and how shit would be right now.
You jack off about it. You don't fantasize.
That's right.
Who was your homeboy? Did it
I ain't
someone I know?
jacking off, ain't no jacking off about it and shit. It's just still a fantasy. It's the only fantasy I got. I done did the menage a trois and the orgies and the fucking all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm older now. I'm done with all that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, Lamont. It was good to hear your voice. Give us a call next week, okay? Thank you. All right, we got Clyde from Philly. Welcome to the show. Philly got some nasty strip clubs. It goes down in Philly. My brother told me stories about Philly strip clubs, pregnant women on stage, squirting milk with bullet wounds. Squirting milk in the first 3 rows.
Pregnant strippers.
That's nasty.
Clyde, speak on it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right. That's the real deal. But listen, I had a weird experience one time. My family's got funeral homes. And I had to go there one night to write a couple of checks for the next day. And we were out, you know, partying and everything. I said, oh, damn, I forgot to write those 2 checks. I said, do you mind if, you know, I stop by there and write these 2 checks out? So I go in and I go in the safe, I get the checkbook out, and I'm sitting there at my desk writing the checks out, and she's hemming and hawing. And outside in the lobby area, we have a casket display.
Oh.
All this chick kept fantasizing and hinting to me was that me and her could make out in one of the caskets. And I said no.
Wow. You're dating Elvira.
So what happened?
Yeah. If we mess up that casket, we just bought it. Okay?
So what?
So
That was one story. Now, the other one was, I was dealing with this woman back in my bachelor days.
Wait, hold on. Did you do it in the casket?
No, I couldn't, what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay for that casket? She wanted some wild, kinky sex up in that casket, because I know how she was. I wasn't about to ruin a casket I'd have to pay for out of my pocket.
Right.
What's the next one real quick?
Pardon me?
What's the next story? Want to hear.
The next story was, I was dealing with this woman, and I stopped in a bar to have a few drinks. And it was in a small town. And the women in this town, it's a country town, and outside of Philadelphia. And what happens is, if you're not from that area, the woman wants to be seen with you. Okay? You know, look who I'm with. So I called her up. I said, listen, I'm in the bar. I done had enough to drink. I'm on my way home. As soon as I down this last beer, I'm gone. So I said, don't come here. I said, you go to my house and wait for me. I'm right behind you. Make a long story short, about 5 minutes later, here she come busting in the door. Comes over, sashays over to the bar, and sits down next to me. So I'm saying, like, God, this ain't what I told her to do. Now I'm fuming. So I said, okay. So I said, you want something to drink? I buy her a drink and everything. I said, listen, we ain't walking out of here together. I'm going to walk out first, and I'm going to say, I'll see you later. And you come in, you know, leave about 10, 15 minutes later, and come on over to the spot. When she finally gets to the spot,
Did you
I'm
fuck
like,
the bitch or what?
Thank you, AMG. We'll never know.
Can we get to some fucking please?
That nigga need a friend, right?
Thank you. Oh, did we lose the call?
I think we dropped the call.
Damn it. Hate when that happens. One story.
That nigga send an email to the show.
We'll read it.
I mean, try to call us back. We'll try to get you back on.
All right, more male fantasies. Here we go. Sex with 2 or more women. Boring,
Of course.
right? Is that fun or is it too much?
It's great.
Okay.
It depends on your attitude. They got Viagra and all that shit now. Red Bull.
Fuck the gold digger game, all of
It's
it.
just I hate gold diggers.
Right.
I love platinum diggers though.
All right.
They're more adventurous. I listen to the show. Hey.
And we're going to get to one platinum digger. Shelly has an interesting story about a very disgusting sexual fantasy. Voyeurism, when you like to watch other people do it. There's some like down
I love that.
There's these like little freaky clubs in L.A.
Where?
Voyeurism, Shelly's when you watch other people do it.
You watch people do it.
How long you been married? All their life?
No.
No.
How long
I've
you
never
been
heard of
there?
that word.
Voyeur. You never heard of voyeur?
No.
There's a lot of words Shelly's never heard of before. So
All you
Tuesday,
do is go over in that room and take your shit off.
Special.
Go to the room and do what?
Take your
Okay,
clothes off.
You'll see anyways, there's a bunch of these clubs on the low. There's a bunch of these clubs on the low in LA where people can go and then they can just kind of have their way. It's an expensive membership, and they're downtown. It's like that movie, the movie with Tom Cruise,
Eyes Wide Shut.
It's like that. They have all those kind of
Little
sexual things.
Which one you go to?
The one on Pico. Giving or receiving oral sex, cross-dressing.
Yeah, he can't do it. No.
I don't know one person
I don't know.
that cross dresses.
Bondage. Anyone ever want to be tied
A
up?
dude?
Yeah.
Some dudes like being disrespected and
Like
violent.
really, really, really rich guys.
Yeah. It's usually
They like being
sleeping with whores and group sex. Now, a really rich guy story, Shelly Rio.
Oh.
We know a girl.
I have lots of friends that have rich boyfriends.
But there's one guy, he
take
pays
care of him.
top dollar.
Yeah, so she has to basically go number 2 on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, but the sick part about it is that, like, she'll bring her friends and not tell us who this person, like, when I met him, I didn't even know who he was. So we go there, and this guy is chasing us, like, literally trying to, like, hook up with us.
Holy.
And
so he's obsessed with ass.
Yeah. So my one girlfriend, crapped on him, and he was really upset because it wasn't hard enough, and I'm like, that was disgusting.
It was the gooey kind.
I'm like, I can't even go to the bathroom with the door open. Never mind.
Wait, so he was disappointed. He wanted it.
Yeah.
He wanted a more solid
And then, like,
waist.
I was like, oh, I have to go. I was sitting down, he's playing volleyball. I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. He's like, can I watch? I'm like,
You stayed?
I'm like, where? I was island, stuck in the middle of nowhere.
So Shelly,
I had nowhere to go.
Shelly, how much money did you make?
Come on.
We'll be back. We're going to get to the bottom of this after the break. Call in 877-2106-106. We're talking about sexual fantasies. Special guest, AMG. He was gonna go shit anyway. Oh wait, we're back. It's the Claudia Jordan Show and the.
No, I didn't hear you. The mics just came on right now.
And the pigeons. Who's in the house?
Tina Davina's in the house.
Who are you?
I'm Flora.
Who are you?
Portia.
Who are you?
Shelly,
Who are you? Nigga on the end.
AMG in your motherfucking mouth.
And I'm Claudia Jordan. I'm just saying, if you gotta release waste anyway, that's right.
Might as well get paid doing
You
it.
can get sick. That's feces.
Yeah, but it's on
You worry
him.
about
Not
him.
like you're eating it. Yeah, it's on him.
That's in the
I
mouth.
don't, who knows? He probably does. I don't know.
That's nasty.
She did it. She just
Our
did
topic tonight is sexual fantasies. They always seem to go left on the show. They always seem to take things a little bit too far. Let's talk about some celebrity crush, some celebrity fantasies. Like, if you have a fantasy about someone that you see on television or basketball.
I have one.
Yes, we'll get to
Yes.
it.
Sorry. I mean, nobody was saying.
Go out of order.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, clockwise. Tina Davina.
Yes.
Who's your celebrity fantasy crush?
I think, and this is going to be kind of odd, but I think Gerard Butler
Ooh.
is sexy as
from
hell.
300.
Like, from, 300 PS I love you.
Boston.
That guy's
Yes,
hilarious.
exactly. I think he's pretty sexy.
All right.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flora Santiago. Who's your celebrity fantasy?
Mr. Barack Obama.
Michelle Obama's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
Well, let her kick it. Not till I get
She
to
gonna
him
deport
first.
your ass. Can she watch?
She can watch.
You have a threesome.
Me and him on the North Lawn on the White House.
All right. Portia Coleman.
Yes.
Sexual fantasy. Celebrity sexual fantasy.
Yeah, he's so hot to me. I like.
Wait a minute. I need to go back.
Go ahead.
Say who it is and what you want to do with them.
Oh, no.
That's better. Tina. Gerard Butler and what would you like to do with them?
I want to give him a lap dance.
Let him stab you with his shaft.
Yeah, I want to turn him out, pop my booty on him. He's never really had that before, I'm sure. So I want to
Make this part sexy.
Right.
They only find
Wow.
themselves. All right.
Wow.
Flora, what would you do to Barack Obama?
Isn't it obvious I want a Monica Lewinsky that boy?
Wow.
All over my pretty dress.
She's got a big mouth too. It could be.
Yeah, she'll catch all that jizz. Okay.
Watch them teeth.
All the jisms. All right. Portia Coleman. Watch your teeth.
Sorry, we're stuck on teeth. Sorry.
Portia Coleman. Yes. Who would you?
Okay.
Sexual fantasy.
I have a
What would you do
crush.
with him?
Fast and Furious and Running Scared, Paul Walker.
Girl, good choice. What would you do?
Very sexy. I would take him to Jamaica. Nude Beach. He has a great body.
And do what?
Please lower the voice.
Lower the voice.
Yeah, you're fucking dudes up listening. They're thinking you're.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What would you do to him? Come on.
So, Paul Walker, if you're listening.
Open up.
I'd love to take you to Jamaica and disappear like I did on Claudia that night and, go to the nude beach and
Let him do anal?
No. Talk did not say talk.
A little sand in the
Good
booty.
girl.
Shelly Rio.
I have a fantasy with
Why not?
Michael Ealy.
Oh, the little baby boys. Okay.
No, because
No, guys like that. No, that's not
no.
cute.
But you know the barbershop too when he like picks up Eve and like throws her on a thing. Oh my God, I love that. That's what I want.
You want him to throw you on
He's
the
so
thing?
little though.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, but he's still cute.
you would break him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
They
girl.
really
But
are.
it's a great
good.
fantasy.
Yes.
Because I used to like Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious 1 when he threw that girl up on the. I just like to be. I mean, I just want her to be thrown.
You think Michael Ealy's gonna throw you? I'm just curious.
I don't really think he
Well,
does
pick me
that.
up and I don't know.
I think you have the weight advantage.
You don't
on
like
Michael
no black
Ealy. He's
niggas,
very
do you?
pretty.
Michael Ealy's black.
He's a light
got
skin guy.
extra light skin. All y'all naming light skin motherfuckers.
I'm gonna say a black one. What's your fantasy?
Honey sucks some black dicks, huh?
Whoa.
We don't
No, I'm just playing.
No.
Yeah, right.
AMG, yeah.
What's your fantasy? And who
Fuck
would-
all y'all.
Six them.
Let's get this. Cut the radio show down. I grease all
Take
these
all the stuff
motherfuckers.
off the table.
Fellas, if you guys don't know, you listening. These bitches is fine.
So we're no longer pigeons. We're
I'm kind of mad I didn't dress up, but they don't like black niggas.
I love black.
Brown dick played out when Jordan retired. Brown dick played out.
No, we have an exclusive here. We
These
might
are
have something
fantasies.
interesting here.
Right.
Claudia Jordan.
Okay.
We need to know.
Okay.
What and who is your sexual fantasy?
Celebrity.
And what would you do with it?
Okay.
It could be pink. It could be dark.
No pink.
Shut up.
Let's see. I'm gonna do a white one and a black one to pay tribute to both sides of my heritage.
Oh, yay. You don't like white boys.
In my fantasy.
Okay.
The one white boy, he had to be a badass white boy.
Yes.
Yes. We're not talking Marky Mark Funky Bunch. We're talking about like a Cullen Farrell.
Yes. Yes.
And I've seen his penis. It's big.
Wow.
What? Sex tape.
Oh, right. I never saw it.
Me neither.
I would like him to do some cocaine off my back.
Ooh, go ahead, girl.
Take some Viagra, so it was like he's almost ready to have a heart attack and die, but he's like really. And then just go to someone's mansion, Hollywood Hills, and just disrespect someone's bed.
Lay some jism down.
Then I give him the wrong number, and then I never call him again.
Aw,
You'd son him.
I'd son him. And then my black fantasy would be Idris Elba. I guess I would.
I've been there.
But we'd be in a movie, and he'd be kind of broke and struggling. I'd be that girl that had his back, and he makes it, and he owes everything to me. And I
Right.
could just have him be my sex slave for the rest of his life.
Oh.
Nag him to death.
Aren't you?
That sounds like
made
a
that up on
Wednesday
the
for you.
Yeah, that's just
Look how the nigga still gets the bad shit. You hear that? America, are you motherfuckers listening? They're always disrespecting us.
Well, we can
We
ask
about to
one
turn the
more girl.
tables to this motherfucker.
No.
What?
Why don't we ask OG POTUS?
POTUS.
Shout it out. Who's
Yeah,
your
what's-
fantasy?
yeah,
Come
what's
on,
your
OG
fantasy?
POTUS.
Go ahead, POTUS.
Come on.
A rapper from the 80s?
Stop playing.
I can't even think of
Oh, come on.
Before the show ends, you must tell us who and what you would do.
Before
4
it
minutes.
ends,
Before the end of the show, OG
All right.
POTUS.
I think it has to be someone that smokes a lot of weed. So maybe a three-way with B-Real and Snoop Dogg.
Yup. I'm through with Cypress Hill.
Weed all over you.
Smoke weed
Blow like
I
that.
won't
Maybe some
forget
hemp condoms.
You blow like that, baby? You blow like that?
Yeah, she does.
I thought you was a little nice girl, church girl.
You don't know us?
Huh? No, I've been knowing her forever.
Let's get high.
Oh, okay. Real quick. We only have like a couple minutes. All right.
Guess so.
Your lightning round, okay? Mm-hmm. Just tell me one thing you would do. I would do this, but I wouldn't do that. TNT.
Okay. I would role play as, whatever, hot policeman. I would not role play as a veterinarian and bring in animals.
Wow.
Good one.
Well,
Thought about
Sounds
that.
like you're talking from
for
experience.
some animals. I mean, I like horses. Laura, you would do this and you wouldn't do that.
I try to do it in the butt.
Wow.
But you wouldn't. But you wouldn't.
But I wouldn't do it in the butt.
Do it in the butt.
Never say never, baby.
I know, it's just
Never
anal.
say never.
Grow up. Portia, I would do this, but I wouldn't do that.
I would have a one-night stand if it was my boyfriend and we went to the club and he acted like he was somebody that he didn't know and then he took me home and we just acted like we did it. I'm sorry, no one-night stands for me.
Okay.
It's a fantasy. Don't.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but that is my
But
fantasy.
you're gonna get judged.
Yes, I really
caution
am.
out the window.
You're not the only person that's somebody, Claudia. I mean, come on.
It's just a fantasy.
You're not the only person that has goals and
She hasn't had
dreams.
sex in 3 years.
Huh?
She hasn't had sex in 3 years.
Yeah, I'm like,
Shelly
I'm
Real?
like,
You ain't had
Yeah.
sex in 3
Wait, we didn't hear
years.
what she doesn't want. She would never do.
anal and animals.
Oh yeah,
There
I would
you
never
go.
do anal.
No anal, no
Yeah,
animals.
no
Ever.
anal. I know.
That's
girl.
disgusting.
So you wouldn't do this and you wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do anal, and I won't go down.
Wait a minute, you married?
And- anyway,
She got a dude, yeah.
But what I do, I don't know. I would bring toys in, but I do that now, so I don't know.
Just me.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Negative.
I think she sent you.
Wait, no. See something, I bag on her, motherfucker. So you don't suck dick, or
No.
you married?
So exactly.
She don't shit. She don't
But
suck
see,
dick.
in my husband's eyes, it's a sin. So
Okay.
the wife
Who would
don't
you
do it-
marry?
Good.
Got away with murder.
Okay.
Hey, nigga, come get your bra.
We only have a minute to go. AMG, we'd like to know what are you working on now? What you got in the works? What can we look out for?
New record, Grown Man Game, where I'm really exposing all y'all bullshit. Ladies, fellas, all these girls are con artists. Don't believe that. These ladies here are beautiful, but they full of shit too. And we just go roll with that.
What's your MySpace?
Where can we find you? Where can people find you? Reach out to you.
Facebook, MySpace, Getty Records, Getti Records, you know.
And on MySpace, what's your URL? MySpace /
That is it.
Oh, the Getty Records. Getty Records.
What's my Facebook? I don't know.
Just
your name.
My real name. Hey, shut up.
Thank you. So I'm glad you find. We'd like to have you back in the
I would like to come back because I would like to discuss more shit.
Oh, okay. Ladies, what did we learn today with our 30-second slaps?
We learned that you spooned the girl this weekend.
That's right.
You
spooned the girl with the mullet.
I spooned a girl and she said I caressed her and neither one of us stopped it.
I never knew you had it in your Claudia.
It was Vegas. I just say, live each day in relationship to the fullest, have fun. It's only life. And, we only here for a little bit amount of time and don't have regrets as long as you don't catch an STD that stays around for a while.
Use a condom.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Use a condom.
You can find us at
www.myspace.com/The Single Life with CJ, and on Facebook, The Claudia Jordan Show and Friends, and Twitter.com/The Claudia J Show.
Buy a cake from Flora at
www.sweetavenuela.com.
Portia's music and her non-touched vagina at
MySpace.com/Miss Portia.
Shelly Rio, soon to be single at
She is. ShellyRio.com/blog.
Gotta have a divorce party.
I know. Stop it. What are you all
I don't
talking
suck dick.
about?
and MySpace.com/Claudia Jordan. Hit us up. Give us your relationship ideas and topics.
Also, hiddenbeach.com/Tina Davina.
Yeah.
It's the Claudia Jordan Show, Mondays at 7 on the West, 10 on the East. Join us every week, and
listen to our madness.
Yes. Thank you, AMG. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
I love
AMG.
you guys. Thank you.
Shelly, give him a hand job, please.
Hand job.